All right, just a quick video this Friday just to let you guys know that the batteries have arrived. This is our warehouse here, and now our batteries, lithium iron phosphate batteries, these are 280 amp hours and 314 amp hours, have arrived to our warehouse. They're here, so now they're gonna ship directly. I mean, they're gonna ship within a couple days from when you order them, right? So they're here. We got a total of like 500 cells, I think. These are not all of them, but this is just like 150 of them. Yeah, we have access to about 500 of them. So if you have a large project that you're working on, go to our website and you're able to order. Now let's talk about our little PCB bus bars that we're talking. I uploaded a video a couple days ago about the 12 volt one, but let me show you the new one that I just got is 24. And let me show you how this would go together. All right, so here are the 24 volt version with the PCB busbar boards, right? I am gonna attempt to make one giant one that is gonna be for 48, just so that there's less, it's gonna be easier. Because right now what you would have to do is bridge that one over there or this one over here. I put connectors on both sides, so they're like so they're the same board design could mirror like this, and then you still have all the connectors on this side, right? So for example, the BMS would go onto here, and so you'd have two connectors. Usually BMS will have like 4, I think, sets of connectors, so you'd have to figure out. I think the latest version of this one has the markings here of like at least one of the BMSs that we're doing. There's a lot of BMS models out there and a couple of like manufacturers and stuff, so I probably can't do all of them, but I'm choosing one that is affordable and that meets kind of like my criteria or whatever, so that we're marking these boards with those markings as the BMS does it, right? Now obviously I'm also just marking them, and I'm putting a diagram here, a wiring diagram, so you know exactly what's in the pins here, right? So of course it requires you to know a little bit more about wiring schematics and all stuff, but if you really need to figure this out, right, if you want to DIY, then you have all the tools to be able to do that. Now for like the next level of people, yeah, maybe it's just going to be the marking for like connector 1, connector 2 and 3 and 4, and now you just plug them in there because you got the BMS that we recommend and stuff. And of course all the stuff is going to be like written in here in letters so that it has the instructions and stuff. But this is right now how this is looking like. I just measure these the distance between these posts in here so that we can put a bus bar that will bridge that over there, because these are the ones that come with the cells, and obviously these are different size, right? They don't go there. So and the reason why I hadn't done that is because we are working on a whole system where you will compress these cells. This is recommended for you to add a slightly bit of compression on these. And also if you're gonna, if you can put these on a shelf or something and you're not gonna move, it's okay, but like you might want to put like a bar here to compress them slightly, and then maybe like screw it down into your shelf material or something. There's some way to keep them attached, like if you're gonna be doing this like on an RV or a trailer or wherever you're gonna put your battery, you always want to make sure that your battery is not going to be floating around, right? Like it's not going to fall or whatever. So that's what we're doing. So in that thing where we're putting that compression here, I've decided that we need to put compression not just on the edges here, but also here in the center, because this is too long of a span for a plate to not bend and get out of shape, right? And so now adding and then so we're doing all thread in here in the middle here, but also to protect the cells so that it doesn't chafe the paper here and they keep isolated. And we're gonna use this this is just some like polymer like tube and stuff that is the right size for that thing, and we can get it here, we can source it out. And so I had to figure out the size of this, and then to basically work out this gap that we're gonna have in here on these cells, and then now I can make the layout for the main board, right? And so those are the little things that I'm figuring out here. But we're currently working on this stuff, the 24 volt and the 12 volt versions of these PCB bus bar boards. They're already done. They're on our website, so you can go and check them out. Because if you order the cells from us, they come with the separators, right? And they also come with these bus bars, which are pretty good. But a lot of the time, you're not going to buy from us. You're going to buy maybe B grade batteries, because they're so much cheaper. And, I get it. Like, not everybody can afford to build like a premium system, right? This is the reason why we're DIYing. This is the reason why you're looking into this and stuff, right? And you're not buying a ready-made battery, or you're not buying the battery box that costs about $500 to $700. You're DIYing sometimes because you want to save some money, and so you're probably not going to have premium cells. You're going to have some, and those usually do not come with separators and do not come with bus bars. And if that's the case, we're also making our own bus bars, aluminum bus bars, and then we're going to have them available with those boards, right? You'll be able to get the boards without them if you don't need them, or you'll be able to add them if you have cells for manufacturers or a supplier that didn't supply you with the right bus bars, right? And we'll have the two sizes, this size right here and then this size, that you will be able to use however you want. Even without the boards, you can use that. And basically the way that people are been building batteries for a long time and just running a bunch of wires down to do the BMS and stuff, like, you could always do it that way. Just our little system here, we're trying to do is just make it a little bit simpler, so that you don't have to really think too much about it. Like, you don't have to learn a bunch of things if you're going to build a single battery, right? You can just kind of follow a simple set of instructions, build it, and then you can move on with your life. I realize there's a lot of you guys that are in that and that have that stance when you're gonna do this. You just want to save a little bit of money, but you don't want to, have to become an expert on how to build batteries, right? Obviously, I promote knowing stuff and learning stuff and becoming, an expert on batteries, because that's what I've done. I'm nobody special. I started. I don't have no special education. I just learn all this just by trial and error, just by doing. It's very good to know more, but I also realize that people don't have time, and so if that's more like your style or your situation, then will really, really help you, right? So there we go. Just this is the new 24 volt lithium iron phosphate bus bar, PCB bus bars, right? And these work again for all these batteries. There's a bunch of manufacturers and a bunch of sizes: 280, 304s, 320s, and I think even higher than that on this specific size of cell, right? Oh, and we just even found out that there's some other batteries that might be power cells that are like shorter, that also have the same spacing and stuff, because someone posted that one of these boards worked in one of the forums that we're blocked, and I can't even go and check it in there. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, just look at the dimensions. We have all those dimensions on the website there, and so you'll be able to see which ones these fit to. All right, as always, thank you for watching this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.